As the middle school library media specialist in my district, I began teaching and creating a brand new curriculum for digital literacy classes for the first time this year, with the additional challenge of a hybrid learning environment. For most of the year, students were hybrid, but there were some days that all students were remote, and now most students are fully in person. However, some students have chosen to remain fully remote, so I am continuing to meet the needs of in-person and remote students. The interactive format of Checkology and my ability to see each individual student's answers and progress kept students engaged and helped me assess students' understanding and mastery of skills. In my new digital literacy classes, I use Checkology to help students in 6th to 8th grade develop critical thinking skills and become mindful of the purpose of each piece of information they encounter, as well as the author of each piece of information. Students learned about advertisements and how to identify advertisements, including native advertisements that are designed to look like a part of the website where they are displayed. Students completed the add or not exercises from levels 1 to 3 and were able to see their critical thinking skills improve. Students also learned about personalized algorithms through the Introduction to Algorithms lesson and found it very helpful to see the differences in search results and social media feeds with personalization turned on versus personalization turned off. Then students learned about other purposes of information, such as opinion pieces that are designed to persuade, and they learned how to identify them. Students practice these skills with the news or opinion, the straw ban exercise. They also learned about other purposes of information such as news, entertainment, propaganda, and raw information through the Checkology InfoZones lesson, and practiced these skills with the InfoZones school lunch, COVID-19, and immigration exercises. Since middle school students love to debate, they particularly enjoyed the arguments and evidence lesson. They strengthened their ability to They strengthen their ability to provide evidence for their viewpoint and their ability to identify logical fallacies in other people's arguments. They further practice these skills through the exercise Spot the Logical Fallacy, Climate Change, which is the next one in the course here. The Understanding Bias lesson helped my students identify different types of media bias and the different ways they can present themselves. It also helped my students think about their own unconscious biases and sparked conversations about social justice issues. My classes also used the Check Center and enjoyed completing Check Center missions, such as evaluating evidence online and verifying social media content. I recommend that educators who are thinking about implementing Checkology into their classrooms use the Check Center, which is at the top, and show students the videos on fact-checking skills. Then students will be familiar with the tools that they need to complete the Check Center missions. I am currently looking into having a journalist speak to my classes. I have found Checkology to be a great tool in helping students to go from blindly accepting everything they read online to critically examining each piece of information to determine its author, purpose, and credibility.